Hello friends, I'm Shivadarani to discuss in front of you on nanotechnology. This is the outline of my topic. Next, definition. It is a branch of technology that deals with the dimension and tolerances of less than 100 nanometer, especially the manipulation of the individual atom and molecule. For example, automotive, sensor, solar cell, etc. Next, history of nanotechnology. Richard Feynman, and he was the father of nanotechnology. And the first ever concept was presented in 1959 by the famous professor of physics, Dr. Richard P. Feynman. His invention of STM, scanning tunneling microscope, in 1981 and the discovery of fullerene in 1985 had led to the nanotechnology. And the term nanotechnology was coined by Norio Taniguchi in 1974. Next, why nanotechnology is needed? Is that essential? Yes, it is needed because it offers the possibility of creating the material with a novel combination of properties, and the devices in nanoscale need less material to make them, and they use very less and other consumables, and their function may be enhanced by reducing the characteristic dimensions, and they may have an extended range of accessibilities. Carbon nanotubes. Carbon nanotubes are a hollow cylinder, and those cylinders are made up of carbon atoms, and their diameter is very few nanometers and their length is in millimeter. They have a very high surface area per unit volume, and the carbon nanotubes are 100 times stronger than the steel at 1 by 6th of weight. They have the ability to sustain the very high temperature at approximately 2000 degrees Celsius. Carbon tubes in nanotechnology. Fabrication of carbon tubes. There are three techniques of synthesizing the carbon nanotubes. They are laser evaporation method, carbon arc method, chemical vapor deposition method. Laser evaporation method. This shows the experimental arrangement for synthesizing the carbon nanotubes by laser evaporation. A quartz tube contains argon gas in the graphite target, and this tube is centered inside a horizontal furnace maintained at 1200 degrees Celsius with propulsion towards the end falling outside the furnace. A water cooled copper collector is mounted within the tube at one of its ends, lying outside the furnace. The graphite target contains small amount of cobalt and nickel that act as a catalytic nucleation site for the formation of nanotube. An intense pulsed laser beam is incident on the target, evaporating carbon from the graphite. The argon then sweeps the carbon atom from the high temperature zone to the colder copper collector on which they condense into nanotubes. The tubes are nearly 10 to 20 nanometer in diameter and of length 100 micrometer can be made by this method. This method also produces the tubes with very close stain. Carbon nanotube, that is, in that we are going to see carbon arc method. A potential of 20 to 25 volt is applied across carbon electrodes of a 5 to 20 micrometer diameter and separated by 1 micrometer at 500 torr pressure of flowing helium. And these carbon atoms are ejected from the positive electrode and form the nanotubes on the negative electrode. As the tubes form, the length of the positive electrode decreases and a carbon deposit forms on the negative electrode. This method produces the tubes with very close chain. SWNT and NWNT. SWNT. It is a single wall nanotubes. Here, a small amount of cobalt, nickel, or iron is incorporated as a catalyst in the central region of the positive electrode. And this method can produce a single walled nanotube of diameter 1 to 5 nanometer with a length of 1 micrometer. MWNT. If no catalyst are used, these nanotubes are produced, and these nanotubes are one inside other. Next, chemical vapor deposition method. This method involves decomposing a hydrogen gas such as methane CH4 at 1100 degrees Celsius. As these gas decompose, the carbon atom are produced, and the carbon atom then condenses on a cooler substrate that contains various catalysts such as iron, and this method produces the tubes with open end. Properties of carbon nanotubes. There are three properties: electrical, vibrational, and mechanical. Electrical properties. In metallic state, the conductivity of nanotubes is very high, and the carbon nanotubes are very good conductors of heat, and the thermal conductivity being almost twice as large as that of diamond. Magnetoresistance. It is a phenomenon whereby the resistance of the material is changed by the application of a DC magnetic field, and the carbon nanotubes display the magnetoresistive effect at low temperature. And these carbon nanotubes are metallic or semiconducting depending on the diameter and chirality of the tube. Vibrational properties. These vibrational properties include two normal modes. They are A1G mode and E2G mode. The A1G mode involves in and out oscillation of the diameter of tube, and E2G mode involves squeezing of a tube where it squeezes down in one direction and expands in the perpendicular direction, essentially oscillating between a sphere and an ellipse. Mechanical properties. The carbon nanotubes are very strong. Their rings, more or less, of the steel is almost 10 times greater than that of steel. The rings, modulus of carbon tube ranges from 1.28 to 1.8 Tesla Pascal. When the carbon nanotubes are burnt, they are very resilient. The tensile strength of the carbon nanotube is about 45 billion Pascal. Application of carbon nanotubes: field emission and shielding. When an electric field is small and that is applied parallel to the axis of the nanotube, the electrons are emitted at a very high rate from the end of the tube, and this effect is called field emission, and that has contributed to the development of flat panel display. The high electrical conductivity of carbon nanotube means that they will be the poor transmitter of electromagnetic energy, and the plastic composite of carbon nanotubes could provide lightweight shielding material for electromagnetic radiation. Next, computer. The carbon nanotubes with diameter of 2 nanometer have extremely low resistance and they can carry a large current without heating, so they could be used as interconnects. They have very high thermal conductivity. Chemical sensor, a field effect transistor made of chiral semiconducting carbon nanotube, is a sensitive detector of various gases. Brain mechanical reinforcement. Carbon nanotubes are used to increase the strength of plastic composites. Not only this, it also involves in many of the applications such as nanowires and in medicines, robots, military, that is in defense field and in space science technology, etc. Emerging trends in nanotechnology. There are many of the emerging trends. Out of these, I have listed some of them below. Nano silver technology, nano optics. Nano optics in the sense photonics, nano positioning, and lithography. Nanowires. It allows the power tracing. Electronics, memory, sensor, and semiconductor devices. Fuel nano additive technology. It involves in the reduction of the fuel consumption, that is up to 12% it reduces. Homeland security, it involves in forensics. Nano polishing paste, it involves in diamond polishing, etc. These are the books that I have used for my reference. Thank you, friends.